Looks like no more weapons club has a new member. First, Trump hit the brakes on military aid to Ukraine, claiming Zelensky was not quite ready for peace and that America's support was making him too bold. Now, Germany has pretty much said, same here, folks. The German Defense Ministry announced that its top priority now is stocking up for itself. Spokesperson Michael Stamfel confirmed that Berlin has reached its limit when it comes to sending weapons to Ukraine. In simpler terms, we are out. Do not ask. While Germany has been generous with military aid, it now needs to focus on its own defense and Europe's security. And frankly, it has a lot of catching up to do. Unlike France and the UK, Germany does not have a nuclear arsenal of its own. And after 30 years of cutting down its military since the fall of the Berlin Wall, its armed forces are now underfunded, understaffed, and let's be honest, pretty outdated. Germany is even struggling to put together a fully equipped brigade of 5,000 troops for NATO's mission in Lithuania. That's right, they're having trouble filling up a small army while Russia keeps flexing its muscles next door. After Russia's full scale invasion of Ukraine 3 years ago, Chancellor Olaf Scholz made a dramatic announcement. Germany is going to rebuild its military. He even set aside a massive 100 billion euro special fund to do so. But here is the problem, he never really convinced Germans that they should stop being the peace loving, military avoiding country, like they have been since World War II. You see, experts are waving red flags, saying Russia could attack a NATO country by 2030, but Germany's sluggish pace suggests it might take a few decades to get its army back in shape. Thomas Klein Brockhoff, a senior expert on Germany's defense strategy, put it bluntly. Even Russia's war has not really woken Germany up. We are acting like we have got all the time in the world. And if you think that's bad, here is a fun fact. At the current rate of weapons procurement, it would take Germany about 100 years, 100, to restore its artillery to 2004 levels. You heard that right. By the time Germany catches up, we might all be fighting wars with robots and laser beams. Now, once this 100 billion euro fund dries up in the next 2 years, Germany will face a whopping 30 billion euro yearly gap just to keep its defense spending at NATO's target of 2% of GDP. If NATO bumps the goal to 3%, Germany will need nearly twice as much money. And if Trump goes ahead with pulling US troops out of Europe, Germany's defense budget will need to grow even bigger. At this point, they might need a miracle. So, if you're Ukraine, don't expect any more military supplies from Berlin. Germany simply does not have the means, the money to keep up. Meanwhile, Germany's next chancellor, Friedrich Merz, has bigger fires to put out. The economy, barely growing since COVID 19. Immigration, a hot topic fueling the rise of the far right AFD party. Foreign policy, a mess, especially with Europe's security at stake. Then there is the whole energy crisis. When Germany joined Western allies in sanctioning Russia, it lost access to cheap Russian gas. This led to a deep recession and kicked off a wave of deindustrialization. Now, whispers are growing in Berlin about restarting the Nord Stream pipeline. Just a few days ago, reports suggested that some American businessmen are already chatting with the White House about getting Nord Stream 2 back up and running as part of a broader peace deal with Russia. If Germany wants to buy Russian gas again to save its economy, it first needs to stop sending weapons to Ukraine. And judging by recent decisions, that's exactly what Berlin is doing.